Alright, so yeah, I still can't find a YouTube break. Sometimes, before my YouTube break, I have a banter break. We are, however, getting nearer. That one's more like me. Yeah, so it's Sunday, the grandkids have just gone home. And I've got sort of a bit of stuff done. Preparation is key. Chicken's in. Batter mix is done. And now I'm just making a brew for me and the missus. And I've also done a tech video this morning, so I've still got that to edit though. Some of the footage is still on the camera, some is already on the Mac. So, yeah. So I don't know, I'm going to probably go and sit down with this coffee and maybe do a little bit of the editing and what have you. Get the footage in at least anyway. And then I'll be getting on with that. So, and then of course there'll be this one to edit later, which I usually get up sort of late night, late evening. So you lot will have at least one video to view, definitely this one, possibly. Okay, dog's whimpering about something. Pepper, what is up with you? Why are you making that noise? Why? Speak to me. Oh yeah, here come the others now. Jealousy, jealousy. You want out or something? Let me go out. Come on, go. Still got to weed that bloody patio. Yeah, still got my patio to weed. Grass hasn't needed cutting this weekend, it hasn't really grown much. So I'll probably end up doing it one night during the week, or over a couple of nights sometimes I do it. So yeah, it's we've had a little bit of sun today, but mainly, it started raining late last night. Although I think it was on forecast for a bit of a wet day. But like I say, we've had a little bit of sun break through here and there, but nothing spectacular. People are dashing with their trimming and lawnmowers now, I can just hear that. But anyway, I'm going to go for a coffee now anyway, guys. Right, so tech video is rendering. I like to sort of leave it to render now, and then I can watch it all through again without all the jumps and stutters, because it hasn't rendered properly. So I'll leave it to do that, and then if I'm happy with it, then I'll export that and upload at some point. I'm back in here in the kitchen now. I've actually just been watching Jane Jones on Periscope. Actually, she's actually doing the same mixture as me, so she's frying it. She's making pancakes. I think they had a chicken dinner and they decided to spoil themselves with some pancakes. So anyway, I won't be bothering to do that. It's very rare I bother with the pudding, to be honest, unless I'm out and buying it. You know what it's like. You have a nice meal out and you see something on the menu and you think, ooh, that'd be nice. So anyway, yeah, there'll probably be two videos up tonight, one on my tech channel and this one on the vlog channel, of course. So, weather's been on and off all week. I don't know how it's been for you guys. It's like we've got a little bit of bright sky over there now, but clouds are over and it looks like it could rain again at any time. So it's just a matter of waiting and see. Got the dogs to feed. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, I've got that just ready sat there. I'm going to do that in a minute actually. Put that out for them, dogs and a cat. And that's about it. I'm just having a quick drink of cider actually while I do this. Just a little can. Because I do have to drive later on, so just have one little can. And that's pretty much it. It's what was I going to say? Yeah, Dale Sutherland, do enjoy your lovely new Apple Watch. I'm still waiting to see how many others crack and get one. What else was there? I don't know really. Got some more stuff into review actually. I had the 5 items turned up yesterday. So I think 2 of them will go in one video on their own sort of thing. I'm just sort of like getting my head around how I'm going to actually sort of like what sort of format I'm going to do the video in sort of thing. It's 2 items that I'm actually reviewing, small items at the end. I'm going to do them both in the same video I think, but I've got to collect some bits and pieces together before I can do the video, so it might sort of, the video might take place in more than one area sort of thing, or one place, so I don't want to give too much away, so, but it's, you know, so yeah, it's, you know, that's what's going on. Oh, we've got a bit of sunlight just coming through the doorway along with the breeze. Fred's chilling again. Alright, Fred. They do love it in a bit of sunlight like that. Like I said though, in one of my other vlogs, our oldest dog, he's got a sunburnt belly from doing that. But I don't think you're going to get much of a sunburn in the temperatures we've got at the minute. Even though it can look nice, you get a bit of a breeze and it's still pretty chilly. So, you know, that grass looks like it's starting to grow a bit more now. I think it must have just needed a bit of sunlight. But no, it's not that long. So, yeah, I'll probably do it one night during the week. You know, if I come home and it's been a warmish day, and it's still dry, then I'll just drag the mower out. I usually do like the back lawn one night and then do the others another night sort of thing. So yeah, so probably could put a little bit of dashcam footage up of the fire over at Halifax. So what was it, tyres and stuff or something like that. Yeah, it's quite a big fierce fire by the looks of things. I think there's been another one in Hull just recently, because they've been getting some arson attacks on some of the like disused buildings and that. You know, I mean, they're obviously just thoughtless, idiotic individuals that are doing it. Because I mean, you know, how they're going to feel when it turns out that I don't know, there was somebody inside one of them. You know, you could quite easily have somebody homeless who's just dotting around in one of them or sleeping in there or whatever. You know, and then they're setting fire to it and they've killed somebody. You know, it doesn't matter whether it was a homeless person or what. You know, taking a life is taking a life, and they really should think of things like that before they go setting fires. It's just disgusting behaviour, it really is. So yeah, I hope they catch whoever it is. I don't know whether it's like, whether they believe it's like one perpetrator or whether there's a few. You know, that's in the city. Oh well, the nearest city, which is what's about 25 miles, something like that. It's yeah, it's about 50 miles there and back. Now then, back again. So yeah, that's it now. I'm just on my way home. Done my final trip out. Well, actually, it's the only. No, it's not the only trip out I've done today. The only other one I've done actually was I went and picked up a bed for my granddaughter. It was actually just around the corner from their house. But obviously, it was like a cabin bed, so far too heavy to be carrying round. Hence, all the seats are down in the back. So yeah, I've had my tea. Lovely chicken dinner, that turned out nice. Cleaned it all up, put my spare Yorkshire puddings in the freezer, ready for next week. And that's it. So when I left, well, just as I left, I put a video up on the tech channel. I'd uploaded that and it was just starting to process as I left, but I clicked it to go live straight away, so that could very well be live right now actually. And then I've just got this one obviously to do, so getting quite a few cars around now with the tops down, so although personally, I don't think it's warm enough outside. Not yet. I mean, it's not going to rain anymore at the moment. It could do later, I suppose, but right now we've got a blue sky with a few bits of cloud around here and there. What time are we at? 7:45. So yeah, hope you've all had a good weekend. Back to work tomorrow. There was something I wanted to talk about. I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. So nearly home again. Car passed its MOT, and there was only, when did I have that done? It was Wednesday, yeah. And I'd already taken it in beforehand and just said I'd just give us a quick look over with the, you know, a view for an MOT sort of thing. And obviously they can't actually MOT it without charging you for it, because obviously it all goes onto these machines nowadays that, you know, register everything, and you've got to put the vehicle's identification in and everything to do it. So I already knew there was the split boot on the CV, which he actually replaced that under warranty because it shouldn't have split. It's one that he put on only about 6 or 7 months ago. So obviously they give like a year's warranty on the parts. So that got replaced, and the only thing I've actually paid to have done was having my headlamps polished, because they've become so tarnished they weren't allowing enough light through the lenses. So I had that done. They always park right opposite my driveway. They don't make it easy. There we go, I'm in. Yeah, they parked the car right opposite the bloody driveway. So yeah, it's passed its MOT, basically with flying colours after, you know, just having that those lamps polished out. So I'm pleased about that. All the brakes were fine. I managed to get that lock sorted on that door over there. Although the thing was, after he'd used it, I knew I should have taken the battery out beforehand. But he bloody locked it outside his garage, didn't he? And I got there and I thought, oh damn it. So as soon as I got in, I reached across, pulled the lever, and the lock lifted. So I thought, oh, that's fine then. Later on, I picked my son up, and the door wouldn't open. Even though the lock was up now, normally that's, you know, that means it should be open. So when I got home, I gave the door basically a good bashing around, basically while pulling on the outside handle, sort of like thumping it, and it released. So there you go, the door opened again. So now I'm going to sort of like disable the locking system anyway, and just go old school, you know, just reach across and shut them manually. You know, we've all become lazy, haven't we, and rely on these gadgets like remote locking. You know, all my first cars, you didn't have that. So no, that's what I'm going to do for now anyway, and then I'll see whether we think it's, I mean, it's going to have the other CV joint done, because that is knocking a little. But I'll probably wait until a month or so, when I'll have the journey south to the south coast again to Hastings, and probably do it then. Do it just before I go. You know, I don't bother for like more nearer trips like, you know, Newcastle and stuff like that. I don't mind so much. You know, it'll easily cope with that. So yeah, but I can't think what it was I wanted to talk to you about, guys, anyway. So there should be a video live on this anyway. Little 3-port one, 12, forgot it. Yeah, so it's a 2.1 amp, a 2 amp and a 1 amp. Nice bit of kit actually, nicely made, good solid robust device. So yeah, that's what the video's on anyway, because I actually did the unboxing part of it when I got it, which is about, what, 10 days ago now, I think. Yeah, it's about 10 days. So I've just done the other half where I showed you it in use and what have you, and I just recorded it in the back of the car because it was easier than, because it's a little cramped in the front. So anyway, I'm going to leave this there anyway, guys. Enjoy the last few hours of your weekend. Have a good working week. Do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time, guys. Alright? See you guys.